Welcome back to an episode of Last Day on Survival. Today we return, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys are having an absolutely fan-freaking-tastic day of the most amazing variety that only gets more fan-freaking-tastic from here on out. As you saw in the back of our chopper, we got some raided supplies for quite a nifty little double C4 raid we are about to embark on. But first things first, we got a couple of things we got to take care of. Numero uno, we got to strike some deals and make some magic happen with Jane as we try and level up our chopper. I will be taking that speed perk due to its rarity as our bike continues to improve and we continue upgrading it whenever we can bring some supplies over to Jane's way. And before we go on to today's adventure as well, there is something I want to address specifically at this gas station, which is this bad boy over here. All of a sudden, I saw a ton of y'all leaving comments like within this past day telling me to check it out. So I don't know if someone brought this up or something, but apparently a lot of y'all were pointing this thing out. And I definitely think that it is an interesting note to talk about because it is what appears to be some sort of a mounted LMG. I saw some people saying that apparently they thought it was an M416. It definitely does not look like an M416 to me, especially with that little bipod over there. But this does remind me of something pretty interesting. As we do recall, in the season 1 teasers for Last Day on Earth, there was actually in one of the teaser images someone holding what appeared to be, I believe, which came down to, I think people debunked it or deciphered it to literally be an M60 LMG of some sort or something like that. And LMGs, of course, being known for their high round capacities, and in particular, they are the perfect type of gun to toss a bipod on, and that's actually exactly what we appear to be seeing over there, which is very interesting because this is something we can even showcase off a little bit later in the video as well. But there are a couple of bipod mods for a couple of weapons in the game, such as the VSS. They are not buildable quite yet, but they do appear to be future active skill mods to be specific, and we are literally seeing what appears to be some sort of a bipod. Now that might be something more along the lines of a mounted type of machine gun, which is something that would be more common. One example I could think of is like in the trenches of like one of the ancient world wars. Maybe ancient isn't the right word, but you know what I mean, like in the trenches of a world war or something, where it is in a more defensive position, which is very interesting because I wonder if we'll ever be able to use this puppy over here at the gas station, because let me just say, being able to defend Jane's garage and popping on that thing would be insane. But nonetheless, it is what appears to be our first look at the bipod, and given just kind of how the front of that gun does look and what we are seeing on the side looks like it has some sort of a bullet over there or something, which makes me think that this might be a belt-fed gun, which further reinforces this idea that this could very well be our first in-game look at the M60. It was literally teased for season 1. We're seeing it over here at one of the most revamped locations for season 1, and it has what would be a perfect like attachment over here for an LMG. And kind of in a way, this appears to be our first look at the bipod and or just the ability to potentially mount guns, because I'm not gonna lie, if we could like back at base or back at home, like mount some guns or something and have defensive positions set up like that, that would be absolutely insane. But definitely something that I did want to address, especially with the whole M60 connection that we did see going into season 1 and this interesting thing that we're seeing over there. And hopefully that's a teaser for things to come and this thing does become usable, and hopefully it is a weapon that we are able to ourselves get in. Let me just say, having that set up with potentially a bipod active skill, since the bipod does appear to be an active skill of some sort, would be absolutely insane and like something that I would have an absolute ton of fun with. But there we have that in today's gas station adventures. Let me know what y'all think of that M60 in that comment section down below. Do you believe that to be the M60 that we did see teased? Do you guys think that, I mean, the fact that they are showing it off as a gun, it is a model, it is something that Kafir has modeled, and for the most part, they don't like create guns that don't later make it into the game. And especially the fact that we are seeing one over there, they have like the gun model for this thing, and from the looks of it, it appears to be some sort of machine gun, light machine gun type weapon that again fits that M60 perfectly. It could be a sneak peek of what is to come. So let me know what y'all think of it. Do you guys believe it to be the M60 like we are talking about? If not, what do you think that it is? And regardless, when do you think we might be able to get a taste of it? Whether that be being able to mount it over at Jane's garage, set it up at our own base, or maybe even get it as a piece of loot somewhere out there in the world. I'd absolutely love to hear from y'all about that in that comment section down below. And while we are at it, we also have some other huge news to bring to y'all, and that is the fact that the 20 node event has been unveiled. So huge shout out to ZDYT for actually being, to my knowledge, the first person to do this, or at least the first person to actually drop a video on this. As you guys can see, he did knock out all 20 notes. Link to his YouTube channel will be in the description down below. Definitely go ahead and give it a look, because I definitely wanted to shout him out for doing something this insane. We are currently, I believe, like 12 or 13 out of 20 notes, so we are still working towards it. But here you can see through his gameplay the abandoned camp. What is the 20 note event? And for the first time, ZD heads on over there, and we will be seeing what the massive grind of 20 notes will be giving to us. And dude, oh mama, I am excited to see what we got. And by the looks of the inside, I'm seeing a couple of tents, some fast biters gnawing on a zombie. Okay, well, ZD takes care of them with relative ease. And we got a dead person over there, a couple of armors. We got a corgi! Let's go! Okay, see the corgi over there. Not sure if that's a level 1 or level 3 corgi of some sort. We also got a couple of soldiers. Not seeing anything super crazy over there. Hopefully this box over here is the cream of the crop! Bruh. Is this York? Is this York? Kefir, please. Please tell me this is bad York. Oh my god. I actually cannot believe my eyes right now. Is that legitimately all that you get for the insane grind of doing 20 notes? No easy task. We've been knocking this out during a lot of our streams. You're telling me that this right here is what you get? Like, I mean, okay, there's a couple of kind of okay things in here, but for something as massive as getting 20 notes, you're telling me this is the reward? This is the prize? I don't know about y'all. I think I speak for all of us though when I say I'm not amused, and I don't think anyone would be amused by this, because I mean, loot's loot. Like, I mean, it's got some okay loot in there, but for getting 20 notes, I think we all expected better, and I think we frankly deserve better. Kefir, I don't know what you were thinking when you made this the reward for 20 notes, but I'm gonna tell you guys right now, please stop wasting your time doing the 20 notes event. This looks like it's absolutely worthless and an absolute waste of time. The corgi's kind of cool, I will say that, but like, the corgi's not that big of a deal, and it's definitely not worth all the work of doing these 20 notes, unless maybe the corgi's like a level 3, but from the looks of it, it didn't look like an elite corgi puppy when ZD did pick it up. Ay caramba. Ay caramba. Yeah, even ZD over here, 1 leg / 1 sub equals 1 rip for ZD's wasted loot, over 100 guns. Well, ZD, I am with you there. You guys heard ZD. Make sure to smash that like button and smash that sub for ZD's wasted guns. And frankly, I don't think I would have ever smashed the like button or sub button harder than that. So yeah, definitely let me know what you guys think of this note. If you guys think this note event needs more loot, please smash the bejesus out of the like button and that sub, and please let me know in those comments down below, because like I was expecting something way bigger for literally how much work you got to put into finding all 20 of these notes. That is what we can get. I don't know, dude. Kefir, I really hope you revamp that. Like, I'm still gonna do it. I still do want to do it myself, but I would honestly recommend, and I think some of y'all might be able to back me up on this. Ooh, we got some gold in this raid. Honestly, we'll probably get more loot out of this raid over here than that 20 note event that we just saw. I'm just in shock right now. I also don't have pantalones. That may or may not be related, but yeah, I am frankly a little bit in shock at what I'm seeing. That, Kefir, please buff that loot. Please, I speak for everyone on this. I think everyone in the comment section will be able to agree. Like, guys, if you agree with me, please, let's make our voices heard, and let's tell Kefir that they are literally crazy if they think that is that. No. Like, I'm actually in denial. I can't believe that that's that bad. Kefir, I mean, listen, last I checked, it is August, not to be confused with April. I know both of the months start with the letter A, but bada bing, bada boom. I know that both of the months start with the letter A, but that doesn't mean that you can do April Fools in August. So please, let's stop this awful prank and reveal the real loot that should be acquired through there, because I speak for everyone were not amused. I don't think anyone in existence would be amused by what they saw over there. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the note event. Like, don't get me wrong, I think the camp itself seems pretty cool, like, to kind of stumble across it. I think that's the camp that kind of ties in through all the stories of the notes, but like, I think that the loot definitely needs a little bit of a buff. But let me know what y'all think about it all in that comment section down below. What do you think about the loot? How would you personally improve the loot? What do you think would be a good way of buffing the loot? Because, like, personally, I honestly know what I think Kafir should do. They should have done kind of what we have over here. I'm just gonna do a little bit of running around here so the zombies die from these spikes, but honestly, they should have had like 3 elite corgi puppies and maybe like an extremely rare blueprint. I'm not gonna lie, that would have been dope, and that would have made it like kind of worth the grind, because like, don't get me wrong, you gotta grind a lot to find all of those notes. Some of y'all that have been coming out to the streams, y'all know the struggle a little bit, but yeah, let me know what y'all think about it. How do you guys think that Kafir could improve the loot? And hopefully they take this to heart and kind of realize they're extremely bad. Woo! Already, debatably, we're getting up to there with how good the note event was in terms of the loot. But yeah, regardless, I'm still gonna be trying to do it for myself, so make sure that you guys do stick around for that. And I don't know, hopefully by the time we do it, Kafir kind of realizes like, oh, we hilariously misjudged. Ooh, piece of candy. We hilariously misjudged how much loot players were expecting out of this event. Maybe we should give them a little bit more. Kafir, please. I've never Kafir plissed harder than I am today. Kafir pliss. I think we could all agree on a Kafir pliss right now. Everyone, if you all agree with me, please just Kafir pliss. I need Kafir pliss. Kafir and then the letters PLS in the comment section down below to know that we stand together at a time like this where the note events happen like that. And while you are down there, let's amplify the effect of our Kafir Pliss, and hopefully by smashing the bejesus out of that like button, smash it with the fury of someone who would come across that note event after getting 20 notes. Smash that like button with such fury to let's hopefully send a message that like, bruh, this is whack. I think they could have at least tossed in an extremely rare blueprint or 2, maybe the AK grenade launcher that was supposed to be in the season 1 battle pass that apparently got last second switched out for the whatchamacallit, for the mini Uzi blueprint they were just showing off next to those elite corgis, and another couple elite corgis in there I think would have been fair, especially because to my knowledge you can't really get elite corgis through any other means, which I guess kind of makes the elite corgi you get through the abandoned camp kind of nice. But I think that it's just like a level 1 elite corgi, so I don't not a level 1 elite corgi. I think it's just like a level 1 normal corgi. Unfortunately, I'm not able, like, I don't know personally, because that was ZD's video, as you guys did see. But once I do get the event, I will definitely double check on that. If it's an elite corgi, like, I don't know, like maybe if it was like a level 4 corgi, I could give him a little bit of a pass on that. But like, I'd like a corgi is, I don't think that that's worth it. But I don't know. What do we got up here in this raid? Dude, this is what I'm talking about. This raid gives me life, dog. Oh my god, this is the raid I needed after forcing my eyes to watch that secret note event. But yeah, I just think that it needs a buffed, like, I just think it just needs a little bit better loot. Because, like, I like the whole idea of stumbling across a random camp. It definitely seems like a nifty, cool little location, but I think we could all agree that it does need more loot. But let me know what y'all think about that in that comment section down below, and definitely that M60 as well that we were talking about. And don't forget, in that comment section down below, leave a Kafir Pliss. So go ahead and do that, and a reminder that that comment is going to put you 1/3 of the way into the weekly $12 at your Play Store gift card giveaway. All you got to do as well is make sure that like button, make sure you subscribe, and that'll let you in on today's video. Y'all can go ahead and enter in on every single last day on Earth video. When Saturday rolls around, we'll pick a random video for the past week, pick a random comment from that random video, and that will be the winner for the week, and we'll kick off a new weekly giveaway that exact same Saturday as well. So make sure you stay tuned with that notification bell to stay up to date with every single video y'all can enter it on for that weekly giveaway, not to mention all the other dope survival games going up on the channel as well. That does help you stay in the loop on, of course, all the latest and greatest of last day on Earth information and updates. As soon as any new info comes out about updates, or as soon as any new updates themselves do come out, we're checking out all that they have to offer, just like we're checking out all the new stuff. We're checking out week 2 and all those new events that those have to offer. We're checking out week 3 as week 3 stuff does come out in about 6 days, 5.5 days or so. All of that y'all will be in the loop on, and that does include other info as well, and it does not matter what it takes us to show off this new stuff, because we will be showing it off and we'll be having an absolutely exquisite time, to say the least. And yeah, so have that notification bell and stay up to date with the latest and greatest. And like I was saying with some of those other survival games, yo, today we just started another survival game. It's called Miss Survival. Let me just say, this game is interesting. I think a lot of you guys will enjoy it. It is a PvE single player game, kind of like Last Day on Earth, in the sense, I mean, Last Day on Earth technically is multiplayer, but I think I speak for all of us when I say Sector 7 needs a little bit of work, you know, a little bit, until it's at its full potential of being a kind of worthwhile experience, because for now, not the best thing in the world. I think I speak for all of us on that as well. I mean, probably some people could disagree with that, but the whole note thing, I think we all could agree with. Yeah, that needs more loot. That is a bad yokel. But I mean, like, in brighter and less kind of just making me very sad face news, that Miss Survival series is starting, and so far in part 1 we had a jolly good time. We've actually found a lot of really good loot too, not to spoil things too hard, so plenty of fun times over there. Give it a look, think that you will enjoy it, and potentially find it to be a series that you want to keep up with alongside Last Day on Earth and all the other jazz that we are checking out as well. But with that said, let's go and continue clearing out the rest of this raid as we play a little bit of Ring Around the Rosie, since this is like the one thing I love about raids like this. Well, actually, I love the loot too. I don't love the using my C4 part, because I like stockpiling C4, because I am a hoarder at heart. This is a well-established fact. But any raid that has spikes around the perimeter kind of like this is freaking glorious, 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 because pretty much you can just run around and have these spikes kill these zombies, and you don't need to use a lick of your weapon durability, or if you don't even have silenced weapons, or if you don't even feel like going into melee combat and potentially getting hit, having to use medical supplies and losing durability on your armor. Those are all things that you don't need to do once these doofuses decide to start running into the spikes while they chase after you, because apparently the zombies don't quite realize that they are running into spikes. Again, not the brightest light bulbs in the batch, but that's okay. We love them regardless, because they're super fun to kill. Killing zombies, definitely 10 out of 10. Would recommend again, because I mean, they are trying to eat my brains, and I'm just kind of like, no brains for you. I feel like the freaking soup guy from Seinfeld. No brains for you. And let's go and continue collecting a couple things up in here. We might leave Iron Hatchet behind so we can grab some other kind of worthwhile things. These two chests over here were decent. I think those two over there were definitely a little bit more worthwhile, but definitely nothing insane in terms of loot. I mean, oh, we got this gas mask here. I might not equip that instead of that. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna chow down on a couple of carrots over there, and why don't I yeet these heat sensors as well? Let's go and glug 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 on a little bit of whiskey. Spread some vitamin P. Spreading vitamin K? Is that a new vitamin we've discovered? No, vitamin P is the one, the true, the real vitamin that we all worship. And Shotgun Rain, which isn't a vitamin, but Shotgun Rain's so amazing that it could count as a vitamin if it god dang wants to. And we also got wrenches, so I'll Vitter Shane to the water, and we'll drink the water. Do I do the vitamin P? No more vitamin P. Sorry, base, you only get one vitamin P. I don't make the rules, the vitamins do. And I mean, I'll grab the stack of golden bars. Yeah, there you have it. For the most part, we have our raid all wrapped up, and we did get a generator out of this raid, which is always welcome news for me, because that means Jenny the generator back at home has another generator that she can mingle with. Yeah, so let's go and surprise Jenny a little bit and be like, honey, I'm home and I have you another generator for you to hang out with, and, you know, generator and chill and stuff like that. And then probably after Jenny gets sick and tired of, you know, this new generator we've brought, I will sell him to Jane. Jane likes generators. Oh, there we got Jenny the generator. You know it's Jenny, because I got her own goddamned mat, bro. Like, she has a mat. That's how you know it's Jenny. And, yeah, I'll let Jenny do the talking over there. But I'm gonna go and put this stuff away and talk to y'all in a sec. And why don't we go ahead and end off today's shenanigans with a visit to the Department of Police Activities. And in this department, I have brought him hostage. No, I am sorry. Jenny, she already let me know, like, yo, I'm not feeling that generator. So, you know, she wasn't feeling the spark. She wasn't feeling the electricity. So, Jenny's search for a fellow power source continues. But Until then, we got some weapons and some more stuff in my inventory that I gotta put away, but we got some weapons. We got no pantalones, and we got a quest to kill the best. And I'm still looking for the best because, guess what? I don't plan on killing me. Psych! No, I'm not that full of myself, just I am looking for the best zombie. And you know what? I'd be a pretty cool zombie, let me just say. You know, I'd probably, hey, Kafir, add me into Last Day on Earth as a zombie, you know? It could be perfect. Make it the first zombie that can shoot a shotgun, and I think everyone would understand. Have them just randomly yell out shotgun rain in mumbo-jumbo garbage. Maybe, like, you know, randomly start peeing and talking about vitamin P. Like, I really think we got a keeper on our hands, and, you know, Kafir should really look into this, you know? I think we all agree with that. If you agree, smash that like button, bro! Smash it! And, let me... Oh, god dang it, I forgot that this guy freaking is a hungry hippo! Not hungry enough! Go and eat another donut, bro. But over here, we have quite a hungry hippo as well. Luckily, I have pistol drizzle and a very good Kalashnikov 47. Look at all the damage we can do. And I need to be careful because Rot Feast is about to start running. I need to wait. Oh no, reinforcements are coming. Nice, he was not able to get that hit off on me. Let's hit Rot Feast with the slow-mo. Let's deal with the zombie officer and get a couple more bullets up into Rot Feast. And I kind of want to continue kiting around. Rot Feast is kind of like the best way of taking Rot Feast down. They really got to make Rot Feast drop loot. Honestly, I think that's just a common theme. With a lot of Season 1 stuff, I think we could all agree Kafir really should have given us more loot. The free-to-play players definitely needed more loot. Like, the tactical backpack over at level 20 is nice. I mean, that's... yeah, you know, so is like the 2C4 you get a level 10. Even the freaking paid side probably could have had some more decent stuff along the way. Like, compared to the Survival Guide Season 1 was just kind of meh. Some of these tests are absolute insane difficulty. You guys saw the note event and the rewards you get for that. You guys see these new bosses that we gotta battle and you don't really get any rewards for them. Like, I feel like Kafir, I think their issue is just they don't know how to value loot. I think Kafir, guys, like, really, Kafir, like, I love Last Day on Earth, please. I feel like a lot of us are feeling this pain, and I just, like, please, just start giving us a little bit more loot. You know, like, I'm not saying give us freaking fully modded AKs. I wouldn't complain, though, every single time we open a dead zombie, right? But whenever new stuff is added in, just try to make it worthwhile, where it's actually, like, a net gain, where if you kill the zombie, right, you know, like, you might need to invest some resources and strategy into doing it, but you can actually gain something out of it. Because I feel like whenever, you know, you want to go to a new area or you want to check out a new location, then you find out it's not worth the loot because, like, you use more loot than you get out of it. Whether that be using a lot of loot to just get, like, not super valuable loot. Because, like, honestly, like, sometimes it's definitely worth, like, using a lot of loot to get something extra valuable, right? But, I mean, besides that, you probably would want something where it's, like, you either get, like, a good chunk of better loot or you get, like, one super rare loot just yeet. Let's shank you up a little bit there, right, zombie? But something like that, I think we could all agree these last couple of updates between the basement, the Season 1, I think Kafir does just kind of need to reevaluate their kind of like reward system. Like, ooh, piece of candy. Their loot reward system, and I think we just got a level 2, but their loot reward system, just how much loot they give in exchange for doing these new things. I think that's kind of the big thing. And hopefully, Kafir, I feel like a lot of people in the community have been saying it. I'm definitely trying to voice myself a lot here because I'm starting to kind of strongly feel it as well. Like, Kafir, please, just give us some more loot. A little bit. But on the Let's Debbie Downer side of things, into the backpack, let's select some skills. And, oh, Toxic Spitters, do I have a problem for you? Your stinkiness is 20% less effective now. Dun, dun, dun. I know every Toxic Spitter is freaking quivering right now. And I do want to go and check out at least another couple areas in this police station, because for the most part, I'm showing you guys the most valuable areas that you want to check out. Now, their value comes from the fact that they are areas that the burglar skill is required to get into. Yeah, yeet. Goodbye to you, zombie chomper. There are areas that the burger skill. Oh, I like that skill. There are areas where the burglar skill is required to get into, such as this over here, because usually burglar chests have some pantalones. Oh, I think Kafir heard my cries for better loot, and they're like, you know what, Star? Fine. We'll give you some goddamn pants up in this next locker. Kafir, thank you. But you still gotta give everyone more loot in some of these things. I think we could agree on that. But, I mean, there you guys saw it. We got a piece of SWAT armor. We got a freaking grenade out of there. And that's pretty early in the police station. Like, especially if you have level 3 burglar skill, you'll be able to open up regardless of how armored any of this stuff is. Like, checking out, we opened up that one doorway over in the other section. I'm gonna take out that jailbird over there. And dilly my way over this way. To take out a couple of jailbirds. And goodbye to the hungry chomper. Let's shank him and take him down up close and personal. And here is the final doorway. I feel like this requires a level 3 burglar skill because this is insanely locked up. And let's go and pop that puppy open. And I think we can even get like more EXP books and like survival books out of this as well. So definitely if you're going to the police station, at least go to open up those 3 things. And the other rooms, that's kind of up to you if you want to do them. And of course, if you're coming to get police cards and this whole wave thing, that's a whole different story. And that's a whole different reward matrix that you are talking about. And speaking of which, I'm still kind of working my way towards trying to get some purple crates. And hopefully we'll have an unboxing of that sort for y'all at some point as well. But with that said, now that's gonna wrap it up for our sweep of the police station today and some of their locked doorways. I'm gonna go and return this generator. Hopefully he's had a time to think about generator things. Hopefully he's ready to get back to talking to Jenny and, you know, just doing generator things, trying to create a spark, stuff like that. But yeah, there you guys have it, the secret note event. And it's kind of disappointing rewards that I really hope Kafir reconsiders and does make a little bit better. And that potential M60, dude, over at the gas station that we are seeing, that definitely has my attention caught. And if not, it could at least be a sneak peek of the Bipod active skill mod that we are waiting for a couple of guns to acquire in whenever Kafir adds the next set of active skill mods. Hopefully soon. It's definitely been a couple of updates, quite a few updates since the last set have been added in, since the mods kind of have been added in waves, so to speak. So definitely looking forward to the next wave that are added in, etc, etc. But with that said, with that done, that's good way to start wrapping it up for me for now. Thank you guys for holding for watching. Have yourself an awesome one, and I'll talk to you next one. See ya.